Well, welcome to Smart Workshop Pro. Smart Workshop Pro is a program or a system that can be used in any type of workshop and it can be customized to suit your needs. So I'll do a quick demo on how the Smart Workshop Pro works. This is Frederick Moyanana from Cloud9 Consult. So the system has the login window where staff can log in. Those are the users of the system. We have a book service. This is where customers can book service. And we have a customer portal where customers can log in and check the status of their work. So I'll start with how to book an appointment. So when you click on book an appointment, here you can type your email address. Let's say, for example, at gmail.com. So you say verify. If this is the first time using this email address, you are the first time, the system will not pick this email address in the system and it will ask you to add your details properly and add your vehicle details and click on request an appointment. But if the system finds that you already exist in the system, it will bring all the vehicles that are registered under you. And if the vehicle is not here, you can even add a new vehicle. Let's say, for example, I'll get the Axiom. Okay. So I'll pick the Axiom. Then I can select, I want full service. I want it tomorrow. Preferred time, I want 14 hours. Then I can say full service. Then I can say request appointment. Then after I've done the appointment, I can track my appointment under the customer portal. So if I go on the customer portal, click on customer login, I type my email address, then you type the car registration number. Remember the appointment, you indicated the car registration number. So you indicate 19, this case 1989. Then when you see, you click on view my car status, then the system will log you in. And you can see here, it will tell you that, okay, my booking request, this is your booking request, waiting confirmation. So when you go now in the system and under appointments, you will see the appointment request. You can accept and create a ticket, you can edit, or you can reject. Let's say, for example, if you're editing, you are able to change the date, the time, and everything, then you save the changes, then you can accept the ticket. So if I accept the ticket here, it accept the appointment, it will be now converted into a ticket. So if I go back on the customer portal, you'll see now the status has changed to received. Okay, so your booking has been received, waiting allocation. So if now you go back to the system and go on the tickets, you see this ticket saying pending. If I click on the ticket, let's say I'm at the reception, I'm able to see the customer details, the vehicle details, uh, the appointment, the complaint there, the time it was posted, and also here you can say select now the service administration manager. You can say, okay, this is the service administrator. Then you can say, okay, workshop, this is for Lusaka, Bay 4. Then you can say, who is the mechanic who is going to work on this car? You can select. So once you have selected, you can convert this into a job card. So the moment you convert it into a job card, if you go back to the customer portal, you see that on the customer portal, it will say active service 1, which is open, and this is there's a service history 29th, and you can see here saying status under assessment. Okay, it's under assessment. You can see everything here is blank. All these steps are grayed out. You have inspection report, there's nothing. Work items, there's nothing. Photos, there's nothing. Chat with the team, there's nothing. So on the status, it's saying it's under assessment. If you go back here, after it has been converted into a job card, you see that this is the assessment stage. So on the assessment stage, this is where now the mechanic assesses the car, checks the car, everything, and record in the system. So the technician can type whatever they have found during the assessment. Okay, and also during the same, because you have brought in a car, the car needs to be inspected. So you click on required inspection required, then you click on open inspection form. So it gives you this inspection form. So if you are doing a physical inspection, you can click on print blank form. So you print this, the mechanic gets this form, takes it to where the car is, do the physical inspection and everything, and comes back and open this window and now capture whatever has been captured during the physical assessment. Let's say, for example, the odometer is this, who is the advisor, comes there, the technician already assigned here. Then you can say, okay, this car needs oil change, needs oil filter, the engine coolant, everything. So you can take. So there are things like operational rights. Are they okay, future, or they need immediate change or nothing available? So you can even add notes. So these can be customized based on your needs. So you can add whatever you want to be checked during this. So you are able to click future immediate change not available. You're able to add notes on all this. The fluid levels, you're able to check the engine oil, power steering, what if there's a need to check to add to top up fuel, you need to top up oil engine, you indicate if there are any leakages, you tick all these things, power steering, you indicate wipers, blades, you indicate if they are working or not. Battery, you indicate the tires. If you are checking the wheels and alignment, you add. If you also, if you maybe the car has come with dents, you can add the pictures. Let's say, for example, add inspection photos. You can click on here, and it will open uh, your computer, and you will be able to pick any picture. For example, I'll pick any picture. Okay, then to load the picture, so I've put that picture. Then you have the exterior body damage defects. If there are any body damages, then you can indicate on here, and you can add any notes based on your inspection. Then you can click on save inspection. So the system will save the inspection. Okay. So the moment you save the inspection, when you go to the customer portal, the customer will be able to see the inspection report. So if I go on inspection, you can see now it's showing to the customer whatever I did there, whatever I added, links, I said yes, there are links, there are links. You can see whatever, even the photos. So the customer is able to access them, the inspection report instant, same time. Okay, I'll go back in. So on work items, you see that there are nothing. Any other photos, there are nothing. Chat with the team, there's nothing. Okay, I'm showing you there's nothing deliberate so that whenever we see a change, I'll show you. So I'll go back to the main system. So here, I can say, okay, this car, the way it looks, I think we'll finish the work tomorrow. Then the assessment notes are here. Then you say save assessment and continue to work items. So work items, now you are adding all the parts, all the things that are needed for you to service the car. So for example, you can say add work items, labor. You can say labor. Okay. Labor, we are charging based on the assessment, we'll charge, let's say, 580 per hour, total 1,700. You say, okay, add item. Then you can say, okay, add parts. The parts are the parts that are in the system. You can say, okay, I need oil filter. The oil filter, the price, this is what is in the system, but you can change. You can say, add the item. Oh, we need to buy water. We don't have water as material. You can say water. Okay, any other material that is not in the system, you can just type it here. Okay, well, what is the selling price? The selling price is 45, but we have bought it at 5 kwacha. You say add. So you have added all these items. So once you have added this time, you say generate code for approval. So generate for code for approval. In some instances, you may need a manager to approve the quotation, or if you don't have if there's no need for a manager to approve the quotation, then you can switch off the approvals on the workflows. So for now, the way for this demo, all approval workflows are on. So the system will generate a quotation. Then this quotation can be printed. You can come here, say print a code. If I click on print a code, the system will give me a preview of the quotation. Okay, so this is my quotation, pending approval. This is build, this is the vehicle, all the items that are being built, and the totals down here. Okay, I can print and give the customer. And if you are a manager who is approving the quotation, you will receive a notification and you can approve the quotation. So I say approve and start work and email the customer. So the moment you approve, the system also or to email the quotation to the customer. Now, if I go back to the customer portal, you'll see that the status has changed to work in progress. If I go on work items, I'll be able to see all the items that have been added, all the materials that will be used to repair my car. So here you can even go on the chat and send a message to the team that how far with my car. So if you send a message like this, if I go back uh, to the main system, whoever is working on this document will be able to see a customer chat here, a notification. So if I click here, I'll be able to see that, okay, how far I can respond to the customer and say so. You can see even here a notification has come here on the window. I can say soon. So if I go back to the customer portal, I'll be able to see this response that soon. Okay, my status is still work in progress. So let me go back to the system here. It's work in progress, back to workflows. So when you are working now, you know these items are at the stores or warehouse. The mechanic needs to pick them. So when the mechanic is picking the item, we select, okay, I want to pick the air filter. You can say draw and print picking slip, or you can say, okay, I'm picking all the items. So I'll indicate the quantity and say draw and print picking slip. So if you click draw, the system now will draw the items from your inventory stocks, and the system will print um, a picking slip. Okay. Now from there, you have here where it's saying work carried out. So all the work that is being carried out, you are able to type and save here. You type everything, and whatever is remaining you can indicate even here and say save work summary. So you can come and edit whatever you are doing here. And also there are other things. You can see updates here. When you come on updates, you can indicate to your team that, okay, this is the status for this car. So the updates that you are adding here, your team members and everything will be able to see these updates. For example, we have a live chat. A live chat is whereby everyone who is associated with this job card and everything will be able to see the live chat, all the activities that are happening in the system. So you can see all this update which was updated, this one soon, how far, job change status from open to work. So these are updates that everyone gets so that everyone keeps track of what is happening. So I'm going back to the job card. So this one, the job card is in work in progress. I'll open it. Okay, I have photos. So under the photos, I'm able also to add photos, and these photos will be accessed by the customer. Back to workflow. You can see that the inspection report is also here. If I click the inspection report, it will show me here. So let's say, for example, on the inspection, it said that oil due. You can click here and say, okay, now it has been serviced. Oil filter, this has been changed. This has been done. You can also add notes on your inspection. You can say now this one is okay now. There are no leaks. We have sorted out everything. So you can indicate and add notes and also add here and click on save inspection. If you want to print out the final inspection report, you can even print out. You can print out even a blank. So for now, I click on save, um, save the inspection. Okay, I've saved the inspection. Okay, so the quotation you are able to edit or add discount anytime. Let's say, for example, we did the quotation based on these items, but you want to make changes. You can click on edit quotation and add more working items and add discounts and everything. Okay, so hide code editor. So once everything has been done, the work has been done at this stage, the car has been serviced, everything is done. You can now click on submit for quality check. But make sure that the time you are submitting for quality check, everything here has been completed. Okay, let's say for example, these items have been drawn from here. I can say, okay, let me draw them again. Draw because the same remaining one. So this is my picking slip. So I can print this picking slip. So I can say issued by, received by. So I can print this so that I take it to the warehouse when drawing the items. Then now for the drone, you can saw that time it was telling me that it was not for the drone, and the submit for quality check it was grayed out because there were some things that were not done. So I can say submit for quality check now. So when it's submitted for quality check, if you also go on the customer portal, the customer it will show that it's under quality check. So you can see even the car work carried out, technician assessment, full further work required, whatever is being done, it's updating also on the customer portal. So let's go back to the main system. So we are on quality check. So on quality check, we have all these checklists. This checklist I'll show you. You can add your own checklist. You can edit and change the checklist anytime based on your configurations and the requirements. Okay, so you can tick and add. You can even add notes and tick that okay, this one has been done. This one has been done. So once everything has been done here, you can add some notes here. And on top of here, you can see they say record current mileage. So the current mileage, you can say, okay, this car has been serviced while at the 150,000. This will help the system to auto send reminders to the customer when the service is due. So for example, I've put it on 150,000. If I say save mileage, the system will say, oh, yes, service time for service. Again, interval, you can say, okay, after 5,000 Ks, oh, 3 months. Then you say save interval. So the system will be able to send automated interval, automated um, emails to check your service. Or even the user on the portal, you are able to log in and check the service interval for your car. I will show you. So once this one, the service interval has been saved, you can say approve quality check and generate invoice. So once you approve the quality check and generate invoice, that means the invoice has been generated and ready for payment. Okay, so once the QC, the quality check has been approved, if I go on the cash unpaid invoices, so if I go on unpaid invoices, okay, sorry, my network has just slowed down. Okay, so when you go to the cashier window, you see that the cashier will be able to see that, okay, there's an invoice that is waiting for payment. If you go to unpaid invoices, the same, you can see unpaid invoices showing that. If I go back to the job cards, this is invoice approval. It's on the invoice approval. So I'll open it so you can see here. So the manager can approve. So because I'm logging in as also a manager, that's why I have an option to approve this invoice. So the moment I click approve invoice, the system will ask me that what do you want now? Do you want to send the car to the car wash or the client wants to make a payment. Let's say, for example, let's send the car to the car wash first. So you say car wash first. So the status of the car moves to a car wash, finishing. So then when the user logs into the customer portal, they'll be able to see that now their car is at the car wash. Okay, so the user is able to request the code or request um, an invoice also. So I'll go back to the main system. So at the main system, when the car wash is done and you click to say car wash done and proceed to payment. So it's now on the payment window. So you are able to see this one on the payment. So the cashier is able to say full payment, partial payment, or credit account. Or the user, if the cashier goes on the unpaid invoices or if goes on the cashier window, is able to see all this. So on this, the user is able to choose which one they want to work on. Okay, let's say for example, um, the customer is not paying now, it's on credit term. So if I click on pay, there's pay full amount, the customer is paying, partial amount, and there's credit. So you can see that partial payment and credit account, it needs the manager's approval. Let's say, for example, if I say credit account, so that means the manager has to approve this credit payment, the credit transaction. So if I click on credit, I'll select the manager to approve and say send for credit approval. So if I click on send credit approval, because I'm also an admin, I will see the admin straight away, whoever the manager will receive a notification like this. Then we'll open the payment and we'll see this one to say, okay, approve credit and print gate pass. They can approve. Then they can print the gate pass. And even the cashier is able to print the gate pass from here. So the cashier can come and say pay, and they can say pay credit or print gate pass, because you need to print the gate pass for the car to pass at the gate. If you don't print the gate pass, the car will not pass. And the gate pass can only be printed after a payment has been done or a credit has been approved. So if you click on print gate pass, this is the green gate pass. You can close it. If the customer is now paying, you can say pay credit, then the system will generate a payment for that credit. Okay, so closed, so that's on the uh, payment zone. So if I go back to this um, job card, you see that it's after the gate pass and everything, the job card will be closed. That's completed. So once the job card is completed, you are able to print the job card. So if I click on print the job card, you can see this is a job card, the vehicle customer and the vehicle details are here. Vehicle inspection arrival, it was inspected on this day, odometer was this, who was the advisor, the body damages, whatever I was taking there, everything you can see it here. Everything, the customer complaint, full service, technical assessment, work carried out by the technician, work further work required, all these, the quality control inspection check, it will show here, quality control notes, progress updates, it will show here there. Then you have the timelines. It shows all the timelines on whatever was happening. Then there's technician, quality control, and customer acceptance. You can print it and sign it. That's it is closed. So if I go back uh, to the customer portal, it also shows that everything is completed. So you are able to see your final inspection report here. You are able to check the work items. If the photos were uploaded, you can see them here, but I didn't upload the photo. This was the chart. The chart is there. So we talked about service. If the service is set in the system, when I click on service here, the system is able to give you that full service. Last service it was done on this. This was the date. This is the interval. So if I say that, okay, my car has moved, now the new odometer is 52. If I say calculate, the system will tell me full service, 3,000 kilometers remaining. So a customer can at any time get their odometer reading, log into the portal and type in their current mileage, and the system will tell them how many kilometers are remaining for service. So if they see that, oh, my car is due for service, they just have to click here to book service appointment. Done. Okay. So if you have a lot of cars, you are able to switch and check the other cars on this button. You can check other cars that you are servicing with the customer. You can also book an appointment from here. Okay, let's go back to the system. So the system has other interesting features. We have the dashboard. So it gives you open jobs, work in progress, completed today, total amount invoiced today, total appointments today, overdue jobs, service reminder dues, active job cards, open tickets, and everything. It gives you also jobs this week. It gives you the graphs. It gives you also the access to go to the customer portal and everything, and a list of recent job cards. You have the manager's dashboard. On the manager's dashboard, it also shows you the job cards that are work in progress and everything, the low stock. You can do your daily planner, review full flow and manage parts and all jobs. You have tickets. This is where all the tickets are logged. Job card, this is where you can view all the job cards. You can see completed, open, completed what. Then we have the shop floor. So the shop floor, this is gives you a live update on whatever is happening. So you can see like here you have open jobs. This is the list of all the open jobs. You can see others, they are even saying overdue, 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 because they are overdue by let's say, for example, you said it will be done by tomorrow, but after tomorrow it's not yet done, it shows on overdue. The status is just open, nothing is being done. Then the cars that are in the garage being worked by technicians or mechanics, it also shows here. If they are overdue, it will show that they are overdue. Quality check, no car on the quality check, no car at the workshop, no car waiting for payment. These are completed on hold. You can even switch on and switch off the tab that you want. Let's say, for example, you don't want the completed tab to appear. You can untick it and you can see it will go. I don't want the hold to show here. You can untick and untick like this. You can even choose all workshop, or you can specify the exact workshop. So you are able to have a picture on a real chart what is happening, how many cars, let's say how many cars are in the workshop 3, how many are under quality check and everything. You are able to see. And you can even click to see, let's say, work in progress this car. If you click on it, it will take you to the job card for that car and show you whatever is happening with that car. Okay. Then we have the scheduler. You can add schedule. You can say, okay, tomorrow this job has been pending for a lot of time. So you can schedule it that it has to be done on this day. You can add it on your schedule and the technician will be able to work on it. So you can see these are unscheduled jobs. The jobs that the job cards were created, but the schedule was not created. So you are able to add them on the schedule that, okay, this job should can be done on this time and this date. Then you have a daily planner. A day planner, you can you are a technician, so all the cards that are assigned to you, they will show this side. So you are able to make a plan that, okay, on this time I'll work on this job card. On this time I'll work on this car. On this time I'll work on this car. So the technician can do their job planner. You have a live chat. Live chat, it gives you live updates on whatever is happening. So you can see Joe got changed from payment to completed. So everyone is able to see. Let's say you are a manager, you just want to follow whatever is happening. So you can just switch to live chat. You'll be seeing all the activities as they happen. If you want to comment, you can go on the comment. If you want to comment to everyone or a specific person, you can write your comment. If you want to view the activity, you can say, okay, view the job card. You can check everything. You can view the job card. You can view the job card here, everything. You have portal messages. So portal messages, these are the messages that are being sent by clients from their portals. So you can view the messages here. We have approvals. So approvals, this is where we find all pending approval. So you have, if someone has requested for, let's say, invoice approval and you are not there, they will be here. You'll be able to see them. Then you have the customer list. If you want to create a new customer, you are able to uh, create a new customer or make duplicate customers. Vehicles, if you want to add manually a vehicle, you can add in here. You have the window for appointments. This is where if the customer appointment has been done on the portal, they come here. So you can see there's pending, confirmed, converted. All these have been converted into tickets and jobs done. Service intervals. So service intervals, this is where you can manage the service interval. So you can see the one that we just created, the service interval, when we're working on that job card. So if I click reminder, that means it will send the reminder to the customer. But you have also service reminders here, automatic service reminders, whereby the system will send all the reminders that are due, or you can say resend or due, it will send all emails to the customers. We have a parts part, whereby the system will picks the parts from Sage 200 if it's integrated with Sage 200. If it's not integrated with Sage 200, you can add the parts from here in the system. We have a quick quote. Let's say, for example, a customer has just come, I need a quotation for service. They didn't book an appointment and everything. They just want a quick quotation. So you can say, come here and say, okay, quick quotation. You can add their details, work description. You can add the items and everything. And uh, click to send, save and send customer quotation and give them a quotation. So once the customer approves this quotation, you can see it can be converted into a job from here. So you can convert this quotation into a job card. Quotes, all the quotations done, they show here. Invoices, all the invoices done, they are shown here. You can reprint the invoice from here. You can reprint the invoice. You can view the job card. You can go on the job card here and click on print job card based on what you want. Then we have different types of reports. Okay, so we have these reports, analysis reports, we have stage timing reports. This one, it shows you how many minutes it takes for one work to be done at each stage. Work items, average of 10 minutes, court approval, average of our work in progress, average of what. So we have different types of report. You have gross profit, which shows you your revenue, your costs, your gross profit, overall margin, your job cards. You can see all your job cards, and the job card show you the reference, customer, vehicle, workshop, status, opened, due date, labor, parts, service, all these things, total cost, revenue, and your profit this side. You have quotations that will show you there. You have also invoices that are there. You have performance reports. So performance reports, you can see different types of performance reports for by technician and everything. Okay, we have different types. So you can see here there are technicians. So capacity hours, 1 hour, build hours, so much. So it shows how efficient this technician is. You have daily reports. So on daily reports, you're able to pick from to which date, workshop, and generate the report. Then the system will give you a report. Weekly reports is the same. You can do a weekly report. Then we have survey results. So the system has an automatic survey, so the survey can be done and you get the results here. So the moment the job card is completed, the system sends a survey link where the customer can rate you. Then we have technician window where technician view, technicians, they're able to see their active jobs, works in progress, everything that is assigned to them. They can see their weekly dashboard, they can see their daily summaries, they can check their schedule review, they can check their performance report. They will know that, okay, let's say, for example, this job card, this vehicle, it took me about 5 minutes to complete. This job has taken me so much minutes to complete. So it gives them their um, status. Then you have admin work where we have workshops where you can add different workshops, you can add users, you can do role permissions, you can do the uh, workflow approvals, you can do the notifications, how you want the notification to be. You have the application settings where you can set up who should access the live chat, the job card numbering, the ticket numbering, invoice numbering, estimated completion time. So when this one is ticked, it's mandatory. That means you want to make sure that every job card that is being created, you indicate the estimated completion hours. The check control list is here. You can type whatever you want, add the checklist, you can remove, you can add items on the checklist, according to the checklist. You can move them up and down, say, okay, this one should be up. So you can add all these. Then we have the work items. You can customize your work items, workflow stages. Uh, you can work on these stages. These stages where the first one can be assessment, work items. You can change that. Okay, I want the quotation to be the first. What you can rearrange, or you can even rename them. Everything what you want, and you can save. So basically, this is the workflow. So our system is smart workflow workshop pro. It's good, it can be customized, anything can be done. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Frederick Mayangana from Cloud9 Consult presenting the Smart Workshop Pro by Cloud9 Consult. Thank you very much.